My name's Kevin McClain. We've had the pool about a year and a half now. My experience with Boscoe's pools has been really incredible for both my wife and myself. We've had great interaction, great chemistry and dynamics. We never owned a pool before, and we didn't exactly know what we wanted, and Jeff Holloway came to us with a number of ideas and inspirations. He really started asking about us and what do we like. You know, just from understanding who we are, he's like, you're more of this type of pool versus this type of pool. And he's like, let me throw out some ideas and dimensions and from a three-dimensional standpoint and color patterns. And literally, he designed the pool for us. So when people come over, which is a lot, and peek over our back fence and say, you have the most incredible pool in the neighborhood, I really thank Jeff Holloway because he designed it for us. Looking at the tile without water reflecting on it and having no experience with pools, my wife actually called them as they were laying the tile, especially around the spa. That looks incredible, but when you don't have water with it, it looks almost super dark. And she texted Jeff. Jeff called her immediately and just put her mind at ease, say, look, trust me on this. Once water's in there, it's going to be a totally different color perspective. We don't have kids, but we have a lot of godchildren and nephews, nieces that we knew would be using the pool. We wanted it to be kind of for kids in the neighborhood as well that we don't know, that we would hope to get to know, and for dogs. We have two Goldens, and they're in the pool a lot. My wife and Jeff both work together, and the sun shelf on our pool is larger than normal, I'd say. We talked to him on like, hey, is this too large? And he's like, well, who you're gonna have in the pool, if you're gonna have small children or dogs, it's probably better to have a bigger sun shelf. Doesn't sound like you're gonna be doing a lot of laps. So limit maybe pool size and take a larger sun shelf. And then two, why don't you create a border around most of the pool as well for kids and animals so that there's more outs for folks if they get into trouble. So though we have a deep end of the pool, we actually have a corner sitting area and a sitting area that goes all the way around the spa on one side. So really a lot of thought went into it that Jeff helped my wife and myself with. Yeah, I'd recommend Boscoe's pools to anyone because of our interaction with Jeff and his entire team. It's not just the pre-build and the build. I'd say it's also the customer support we've had post. And every neighbor who comes by asks, who built your pool? And there was one guy who's been in this neighborhood, he lives here, and they were like, that doesn't look like his design. We're like, no, it's Boscoe's pools. And they were, well, who's that? And so we kind of usually give a testimonial to Jeff Holloway more than anyone else for the kind of work he did.